I started experiencing chronic pain 5 years ago when I was 10 years old. That's about 1/3 of my life. It really started just as something that happened while I was exercising.
I felt really confused because obviously you can't see chronic pain at all. I don't have an official diagnosis, which is really, really difficult. Not being able to explain to people what exactly it is, I don't even know what it is.
I had this idea that kids didn't experience back pain. I thought only old people have bad backs. When it got really bad last year, sometimes I would wake up and I would be in pain, but I would also be losing sensation in my leg at the same time, which was something that was really weird and very disruptive, and I would be very tired the next day. And at times I was needing to sleep at school, in the office, because I was just so exhausted. I also think pain in itself is exhausting, so even if I was getting a full 10 hours of sleep or whatever, I was still feeling really tired.
So my pain has interfered with a lot of things, mainly school and hobbies that I love. Migraine does not help my attendance at all. I always miss school because of specialist appointments.
Chronic pain has really affected my school life because I have to change everything that we do and just adapt it so that I am able to do what the rest of the cohort can.
During school, every time I'm doing PE, I can barely run half a kilometer or even less before my chest or my ankles start hurting. It's really painful from there and then.
I used to love running and it was amazing for my mental health. It would just really help me to process things. Obviously not being able to run was really difficult for me. I needed that at the time and I couldn't have it.
We spent 12, 18 months seeing doctors trying to get answers. We ended up with doctor fatigue. No doctor has given us a label as such that makes sense. Working with orthopaedic surgeons, and it didn't really absolve her pain. So whilst we dealt with a lot of her physical symptoms and her diagnosis of scoliosis, we weren't really sure how to address the pain.
They kept telling me that his migraines was from too much technology and also setting it back to the autism diagnosis. I was dismissed, but I knew something was wrong, so I had to keep advocating for Jet until we found somebody who would actually listen.
It's challenging, trying to keep a full-time job and do all of those things is really hard, but of course we do it.
I can't go to work because I've got to be home with Jet and look after his needs and seek him the medical help he needs.
It can be quite disruptive and time-consuming to people's lives, and you don't want your child to feel the burden of that, but it's very difficult in a family to get that balance right.
I can't even really remember at this point what it's like to not have to think about if I'm going to be in pain while I do something.
When you engage with your child, it's not about pain, they're a person too. It's really quite remarkable, and I think it's been quite a humbling experience to see a young person go through things that adults find challenging.
It's time to break the silence
On kids in pain.